Through the questions.
Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social. We're here with Tyson Fury. Tyson, good to see you. First off, how's retirement treating you? You look to be really enjoying life.
Very well, very rich, very good looking, very fucking young.
Any sort of, obviously, you're surrounding yourself with boxing still. I see you training an awful lot.
This is my first time I've been to a boxing event.
You're still training though, you're still keeping yourself fit, you're still doing that. Is that, do you miss?
Twice a day, daily. Yeah, I've already done 2 sessions this morning.
Have you got any feeling sort of in retirement now? Is there anything that tells you, you know what, give it a few months and I may make the return to the sport, or right now as you feel, it's done and dusted?
What would I be coming back for?
Don't know, the love of the sport. Obviously, you've made enough money, you've achieved everything there is to kind of achieve. You've won every belt.
Yeah, so yeah, there's not much to come back for, is there? Oh, does the love of the sport overthrow my health?
No, absolutely not.
There you go then. So I think you've answered your own question there, Mush.
Do you worry about that, Tyson?
What's that?
Do you worry about your health?
You've got to worry about your health, because your health is your wealth.
But we see, obviously, fighters all the time, later on in life, it catches up with them a little. Is that something you
Oh, we'll find out, won't we? It's inevitable, I believe, with the fights I've had.
Tyson, you're getting frustrated by people keep saying, are you going to come back? When are you coming back? Everyone in the sport is still talking about you and when you're fighting.
Yeah, it just shows you how fucking relevant I am in the game and how hungry they are for Achilles to come back. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy. I've won everything I've had to do. Listen, my last fight was a clear fucking victory for the Gypsy King. Anyone in boxing can see that. A complete load of dog shit, yeah? Political, whatever you want to call it, and everything did an interview, just left the ring. As soon as that thing was announced, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But I accept it, I'm a man, I don't make excuses. On with the next thing. Got paid, got laid, got out of there, happy days. Went home to my family, and now I'm happy, you know. I'm at home in Morecambe, I train twice a day, I go out, I can have a beer when I want, I go eat what I want, I stay out late, I can do what the fuck I want. You know why? Because I've earned the right to.
Tyson, what's been the most enjoyable pastime in retirement? What's the most enjoyable thing?
Training. Training's always my most enjoyable thing. Train twice a day, weights and running, and then we do about 3 or 4 boxing sessions a week as well. I can only do about 15 to 18 rounds of sparring these days, as I'm retired. So yeah, just do that.
Tyson, pro boxing fans, do you regret the Joshua fight not happening?
No, I don't. I don't regret anything. Life's too short for regrets.
Do you think of Jake Paul calling him out?
I think it's a good fight. I think it's a real 50-50 fight.
How have you enjoyed sort of spending time with the kids in the gym? I've seen you got your sons there training. Is that sort of like the next generation of Furies coming? Does that give you a bit of sort of satisfaction?
I think there's 6 nephews, and I've got all my sons are boxing, so it's another conveyor belt of Fury Express. And my son Prince, he just done his first 6-mile run recently, and like only 3 months ago he couldn't do 2 mile, so he's smashing it.
Is that satisfying to you, seeing obviously everything you've done and now you're seeing your lad come through? Does that give you that sort of a different love for boxing, and obviously it's family time as well? Like,
yeah, you know, I enjoy, you know, coming out here, sign a couple of autographs, getting paid to come to events, kiss a few babies, take a few pictures, eat my meals for free. It's not bad living a life as a legend, bona fide living legend, you know.
Tyson, would you think if your sons would want to actually step in the professional ring and really get into it? Would you be open about health and everything?
I think it's inevitable. I think they will, and I think they must. It's a great sport, and you know, everything I've got, I owe it to the game of boxing. And I'm very appreciative, and I've had a love-hate relationship with boxing for going on 25 years. And like all great relationships, it's going to be ups and downs, but inevitable in my game is you make your bed, you lie in it, and yeah. I'm still very much in love with the game. I train regular, I do all of the above.
can I ask you?
Prediction for the time of White.
Who?
Why is the time with Dillian Whyte?
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking good fight actually, especially for Moses. I think it's a very good time to fight Dillian. He's had a couple of years out the ring. But you know, make no mistakes, Dillian Whyte is a massive puncher to head and body. I know he's taking it very serious. I'm speaking to Ty Mitchell, who's in training camp with him. And looking forward to the fight. You know, it's a big step up for Moses because he hasn't really fought anybody on Dillian's level. The old Dillian, it was a couple of years ago. It's going to be interesting to see how much that Dillian Whyte has left. And could this be potential? I think it does have the potential to do what Martin McCauley did to Jared Anderson. Maybe it's too early, or maybe he passes with flying colours. and that's why you got to watch it and find out. But one thing I will say about Moses is he's a very good fighter, good little boxer, good puncher, and a lovely kid as well. It's like a sponge. If you tell him something, he absorbs it and he listens. And that's the great thing about the young kids who's coming up. And he's only 20 years old. I told him a few years ago, forget about breaking records, take your time, you've only got one career, and just enjoy it, because I remember when I was 19, 20, and now fucking 36 has gone like that, very quick.
Tyson, will you be there on July the 19th?
Wilder the weekend. First question. I didn't see the full fight because it was on at ridiculous hours in the morning, but I did see like a clip on Instagram, and I did. I think IFL put a video of it out, and I said, please somebody stop this man from his own self. He's a shadow of his former glory, and I know it's hard to hear that, but at 40 years old, and he's been in the 3 fights for me, done him. Completely ended his career. I don't know, everyone's got their own reasons and everyone's entitled to do what they want, but it's sad to see, really.
Can I ask you on Usyk and Dubois?
Will you be there at Usyk and what?
I've not been attending any boxing fights. This is the first one I've gone to in a long, long time.
Who do you think wins that fight?
I don't know. Dubois is very young, ambitious, big, strong man, and Usyk's very experienced. But again, he's coming off for two fights from me, which is debatable whether he won them or not, which he didn't win them, but he got the decision, which is all that matters. He's 38 years old. You know, if I was going to come back, I'd come back for Usyk. But I want a fair result in England.
Would he be the only fighter that you come back for?
That would be the one I want immediately. That would be the most fight that I'd want next.
In England. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. For sure.
Appreciate it.
I only want a fucking fair fight. I don't want any favours. I want a fair fight and a fair result, which I believe and I know I didn't.
How did you score that second fight?
I fucking thought I won it by 5 rounds. I've watched it literally 250 times, and each way I never ever see it as a way for him to win. But I know they can do what they want. If they say it's fucking Tuesday, it's Tuesday. I've always said I never give a fuck about anybody's opinion until it fucked up my fucking life.
Nice, thank you.